This episode of Soldier Knows Best is brought to you by Jack Threads. Hey, what's up guys, Soldier Knows Best here. I'm finally back in my office after a couple weeks of traveling. It's good to be home, but I'm now going to start getting back into my traditional product reviews for you guys. I have a lot of products lined up for you, but today I'm going to talk about the state of tablets. I still think tablets are still the number one electronic product out there that people are not only interested in, but people are also buying as well, as you can see from the success of the iPad. Now I know Christmas and the holidays are getting ready to come up, and so I know a lot of kids are going to be putting the tablets on their Christmas list. Hopefully Santa or really their parents can get for them. Well, hopefully I didn't ruin anybody by saying that. But anyway, I know a lot of grown-ups are really interested in tablets as well. And again, I think most people will agree that the iPad still is the number one tablet out there to beat. As far as the overall form factor, the design, the display, the applications, the software, and also to just the functionality of it. I think Apple really hit it on the head 2 years ago with the release of the iPad 1 about making that consumer tablet out there that people will want and people will want to use. Now, other competitors are starting to come on board. There's a lot of good Android tablets out there. The Samsung Galaxy Tab is a really good tablet that has gotten high marks from people. And also, too, you had the HP touchpad, which is now dead. But also, too, you have the BlackBerry Playbook, which I still think is probably the number 2 tablet or number 3 tablet out there. That's my personal preference. But companies are starting to get on board. Now, one of the things, though, that makes the iPad, I think, number one, is still number one, is just the marketing of it. They made the iPad a household name. And the reason is, I think, because of the commercials that you see for it. Like the commercials that they do for the iPad, all they do is just, show the iPad on the screen and then just show you the applications that developers are made for it, and different things and what you can do with the iPad. Now, other tablet commercials that mostly coming from Android tablets, you may see explosions and people fighting and robots fighting each other and all this stuff, and they keep bragging about being able to run Flash and on the web, and those are the things that I think are not going to really be able to grasp the consumer market out there. So one of the things that these companies need to start doing is really marketing their tablets better. But anyway, I get off on that but I always get off on that subject. It just sounded weird. I get off on that subject sometimes because I think that's one of the things that makes sure you have a very, very successful tablet. And I'm kind of going to be transitioning into talking about this new Amazon Kindle Fire tablet that Amazon just announced this week. And this is a $200 tablet that it looks very similar to the BlackBerry Playbook as far as the form factor, the 7-inch screen form factor. And also people who have gotten their hands on it says it feels almost similar to it when you do hold it in your hands. But this is an Android tablet, but when you first look at it, the UI doesn't look Android at all. They have their own custom UI and custom skin on top of it. And I think this Amazon Kindle Fire, some people have been asking me for my thoughts about it. I think it has a very, very good chance to be a big winner because some of the videos that I saw on it, you can find some videos on Engadget. They have some videos of some really hands-on videos after they announced the product. It looks to be very smooth. The actual OS or the actual software seems pretty snappy, and it doesn't look or feel like a $200 tablet. Now, I think one of the successes that Amazon may have, just Amazon's website in general, is that they offer the lowest prices on really everything. I buy everything from Amazon. I'm an Amazon Prime member. I love Amazon. But I think that with this Amazon Kindle Fire, the Amazon is a household name, so I think a lot of people already know what Amazon is, mostly importantly because of the Kindle. And two, I think the price point is really going to hit it on the head. Now, the one thing Amazon is doing here that I realize is that they're just not, releasing a $200 tablet and just banking on the fact that it is $200 that they're going to be able to sell a whole bunch of these things. They're also going to be releasing a good product and a decent product as well. Now, I don't think they're aiming to be the best tablet out there. They may say that, but I think realistically, you don't expect this thing to beat the iPad. It's not an iPad killer. It's not a Galaxy Tab killer. I mean, it's not one of those type of tablets, but it does have a really good chance to become that number 2 tablet out there. And just for $200, and especially the state of our economy here in the U.S. at least, some people are still definitely feeling the effect. $200 tablet versus a $500 alternative with the iPad or some other tablet. That's a pretty tough choice, and especially if that $200 tablet can get you most of what you want. And since it is an Android-based tablet, you'll be able to get all the Android applications as well on it. So I think that's another plus for it. And I just really think the Amazon Kindle Fire is going to be a really big winner. And I think a lot of people, if you've been waiting to get into the tablet experience, you don't want to spend $500 on something that you can probably get a laptop for. That $200 price point, around that netbook type of price point, I think may be really perfect for a lot of people out there. And so I will be getting my hands on the Amazon Kindle Fire as soon as it comes out, and it comes out in November. So stay tuned for a review on that. But this is just my quick look at the state of tablets right now. I think over the next year, especially going into 2012, we're going to see a lot of good tablets. We're going to see the second generation versions of the Playbook and the Galaxy Tab and all those other alternatives to the iPad. Now we'll also see an iPad 3 too. So Apple may still be able to continue this dominance in the tablet world, but I think a lot of these companies are really starting to get on board about what makes a consumer tablet work. So anyway, guys, before we totally head out here, I'm going to take one last look at our sponsor for this video, and that is Jack Threads. Jack Threads is a pretty cool website because it offers some of the lowest prices and some of the best alternative brands as far as clothing is concerned, like from Kid Robot to Hurley to Stussy. You really get cool clothes and get t-shirts and get shoes and get sunglasses and get watches, all this cool stuff for very, very low prices. And the best thing about this website is that everybody really can't use it right now. You actually got to be on the waiting list in order to join this exclusive type of club. But if you want to go to get in right now, I got the hookup for you. If you go to jackthreads.com/SKB, you're going to start buying some of these clothes now at very low prices. So go check it out. But alright guys, again, this brings the end to this video, but also I'm interested to see what are your favorite tablets. Please leave a comment down below about your top 3 tablets out there. And also to check out my boy Ty from Ty's iHelp. He just now joined the Revision 3 family. So welcome him. Check out his channel here on YouTube, and also you can find his new videos on revision3.com as well. It's always good to have him. He makes a lot of cool videos, especially a lot of cool jailbreak videos as well for all of those in the jailbreaking community. But anyway guys, again, thanks for watching this video, and I will catch you later. Peace.